Hey, today I'm going to be showing this abandoned train line that it's definitely an old train line, and I'll show you. But I'm not going to continue to go all the way up, but it goes up that way. And I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but the mountains or the canyon right there, and that's 34 that goes up to Estes Park. I looked at some old maps and I could not find if it eventually went up to Estes Park at one time. I can't find any old maps of where the old line went, but there's a yard right there that's secured, but it looks like it was a military base at one time, like a National Guard. But following this line, this old line, for a couple days now, just trying to figure out where everything. And I even tried to look up some old railroad maps, and I couldn't really find any good maps. They're all old street maps of Loveland, but this is definitely an old rail line. Okay, there's my proof right there. Look at that. An old rail tie. Much of this you heard, but this is definitely an old train line right there. And there's somewhere there. It's like a military base almost. Don't know if this goes through. Took it out right there for the irrigation canal, so it doesn't go through. The bridge is gone. Ditch. And it's headed right toward the canyon, headed up to Estes Park. Kind of following the train tracks east of where I was just at. That fencing area is where it's actually at. I don't know how well you can see that it's raised right here on the train line still. Tie it one time. What is that black? Is that all coal dust? I'm gonna skip down and go to the next stop by that street up there. An old railroad crossing used to be. That's right where it's at. There's another one up here too for another cool crossing. Right where it used to go. I'm not gonna write it out because I don't want my. As you can see right there, it looks like it branched off to the left and went to the right to town, which I was telling you about. Goes to town, off to the right, and off to the left is where this is kind of in the middle of the left and the right track, like a switch house. I don't know how well past west you could see, but it went cut through here at one time. I don't know if that garage was still there. And it cut through here. And since it's headed toward a diagonal, it might have just gone south when it hit the main line. You can see a stoplight, an little telephone booth in his yard. I really don't think this was the main line, or the main line. The main line is up here. I should have brought I knew I should have brought that thing for my bike. Actually, you know what? Now at the direction it's headed, there could have been a switch that took it to north or south on the main line. No ties very far. Looks like they didn't even use them. I know the camera goes good, but you can see the bumpy part, which I should have brought that. Someone told me to bring my handle mount. Probably it wasn't. Now across the street there is the old train yard, and that's the main line. Something to do with the train unloading area too. Fingers in the way. Oops. The left one is the main line, the right one is the side track. I don't think you could see it, but further up by the railroad crossing, there's another track that goes to the yard with the empty box cars, or the empty cars, over by the Loveland Police Department, or the Loveland Police Station, if you're familiar with Loveland. And on the other side goes to, if you look on my YouTube channel, it's, I'll see if I can put a link to it, is the old grain mill that I did a video on the outside of that, but on the left up there is the old train depot, but I know that there was more tracks in this. And off to the right there was some silos.